Hello, our group is part of a research methods course at the University of Michigan School of Information, and we have partnered with A2 Hosting this semester. My group member Shengjie and I will be presenting a synopsis of the research our group has conducted on A2 Hosting's support areas. A2 Hosting is a rapidly expanding hosting service company based in Ann Arbor, Michigan, whose reputation revolves around their quality customer service. With a small amount of employees and a quickly growing customer base, A2 Hosting is experiencing an overwhelming amount of active communication, such as phone calls and live chats. Passive communication, like tickets, is currently at a manageable level. A2 Hosting wants a reduction in both of these communications, as their focus is in helping customers independently locate answers to their problems. Therefore, our group is primarily interested in evaluating A2 Hosting's support areas. Something unique to A2 Hosting is that their customer base is very diverse. A small business owner hoping to find success with his innovative ideas is a customer. The content editor who is a whiz at WordPress and loves updating his fashion blog is a customer. The freelance developer who is working on creating and managing multiple sites is a customer. This was important to understand as we moved forward with our research. In order to conduct our research, we utilized a variety of research methods. Interviews gave us the opportunity to develop a detailed understanding of the target population, which allowed us to clearly identify their needs. In contrast to interviews, surveys provided us with a broad and more superficial understanding of an expansive section of the population and provides us with information about key attitudes, behaviors, and characteristics. A comparative analysis allowed us to analyze A2 Hosting's competition, gave us insight into the positives and negatives of what A2 Hosting's support areas offered, and how it compared with other similar websites. Heuristic evaluations gave us the chance to quickly and inexpensively examine the usability of the support areas. Usability tests, on the other hand, take more effort and time, but are vital in order to understand how real users use the interested areas and any usability problems they may encounter. Now we will describe in detail the most important findings and recommendations that we ascertained from conducting extensive research on A2 Hosting's support areas. Our first finding and recommendation revolve around navigational issues. We first created an interaction map which helped us understand the navigation problems broadly. Studying this map helped us in discovering that there are persistent navigation issues in A2 Hosting's support area. Now I will go into more detail about specific instances that illustrate navigational issues. These examples were primarily driven by our heuristic evaluation and usability tests. In this first example, we found that users see double logos and double menus in the home page of the support area. The user's navigation experience is also hindered by the differently named buttons that go to the same page. These three buttons, Submit a Support Request, Open New Ticket, and Open Ticket, lead you to the same page. During our usability tests, our users were asked to view their ticket history. During that process, one of our users mentioned he was confused about what Open Ticket means. He felt Open Ticket would open a page that shows all the tickets he submitted before. Navigation issues also occur in the process of entering the support area homepage. From the homepage, there are two entrances to the support center shown in the red boxes. The most obvious and seemingly correct way, however, to go to the support area is in this blue circle. During the usability test, two of our users tried to go to the support area by clicking in that blue circle. Unfortunately, the icon and text here are not clickable. Our recommendation to improve the navigation of the support areas is generally to review and redesign the site map. This is important to reduce inconsistencies and redundancies that were located from our heuristic evaluation and usability tests. Specific recommendations include using the same naming scheme for the same action, dedicating one menu that accurately and comprehensively serves the customer, and having buttons perform standard actions that customers would expect.
While intuitive navigation is a basic feature for a website to ensure users are able to successfully get around, strong user engagement is an advanced feature the support area can have in order to encourage and support users who are trying to solve their own problems. It should reduce the number of tickets submitted and support calls made. Therefore, we recommend A2 Hosting enhance their user engagement features. As a result of our comparative analysis, we found that the A2 Hosting support area has not effectively encouraged user-to-user engagement, while other similar support websites focus on this feature, which increases those sites' popularity within the community. Also, during our usability tests, we found that the support area lacks customer engagement materials, and it contains too much sales information. Users frequently commented that the support area seemed very sales-oriented, and it threw them off as they were trying to reach other areas. Bearing these issues in mind, we suggest that users should be able to read the usefulness of knowledge-based articles so that they can filter search results based on each article's usefulness provided by crowdsourcing. Furthermore, we suggest that A2 hosting should include more step-by-step videos or interactive tools to make the support area more engaging. Additionally, the sales information featured on the support areas should be made less salient. For instance, the sales products of the header can be hidden so that users can focus more on the relevant support information. On improving navigation and user engagement, the overall user population has been addressed. However, it should be noted that A2 hosting user base is so varied that although A2 hosting has great content, locating that content can be difficult at times. If the existing content is presented in a targeted manner, users will be more likely to solve their problems independently. From the survey, we found that A2 hosting novices find it difficult to fully utilize the support area resources to solve problems on their own before contacting A2 hosting. From usability testing, we found that users who are not very tech-savvy can barely use the knowledge-based categories since the item titles are too tech-oriented. Furthermore, we found from the survey that there are a noticeable number of customers using content management systems who may experience related issues. To provide different kinds of users with targeted content, we suggest that firstly, A2 hosting should provide rookie-friendly instructions for new users and non-tech-savvy users. It should guide new users around the support areas the first time they log in. The titles for the knowledge-based categories should be changed with less technical terms. Also, more instructions regarding CMS issues should be provided to CMS users. In addition, a customized landing page can be applied. It should show the tools and support areas each customer uses most frequently in order to improve the customer's efficiency. So, the aforementioned are three pairs of recommendations and findings we think are the most important. For further studies on the support area, a site map evaluation can be conducted with intentions of correcting problems in terms of both the high-level information architecture and the detailed components design. Furthermore, since this time the users we studied were all existing users, A2 hosting can conduct user research targeted on potential users. The support area can be evaluated by a fresh pair of eyes, and it may help A2 hosting understand how to improve this area in terms of attracting potential users. So, that is all for our presentation. We are happy to have the opportunity to perform user research on A2 hosting support areas and to contribute to its improvement. Thank you for your time.